Let's create a custom component, add an NPM module to it, and transfer the properties of the component to the right panel. Let's create a new component that will appear as a vertical text slider. I found the fitting NPM module in advance. It's React Text Loop. This is the one we will be importing. Copy the string for importing the module. Paste the string next to the atomize import. Rename the imported module because its name coincides with the component name we created in Quarkly. Wrap the text into the imported component and save it. Oops, an error. Misplaced the slash for the closing tag. Fix this. To review the changes in the component, place it on the canvas. Good. Now let's check the documentation on how to add words. You just need to add several children elements. To do this, import the component from the group of primitives. They are located in @Quarkly/widgets. First, wrap everything into text to set up the style. Take the headline 1 style from the theme. Add the text primitive with a word. This will be the first child element. Add 2 more words. Let's replace the say hello phrase with word and edit the words a bit. Save and check the results. Nice, we only need to bring word outside the text slider. Word is out, but the font baselines aren't on the same level, and we need to add some space to separate it from the text slider. To do this, wrap word in the text primitive. The word is moved to the new line. We don't need this, so let's add the display property and the inline block attribute to it. I'll use an abbreviation. They are allowed too. Add a padding on the left. Everything's working properly. Let's figure out how to transfer component props to the right panel. To do this, we need to connect the props of the custom component to the props of the component we imported from NPM. Add the string with the spread operator to the imported component. This is to help it see those props that we'll describe below and will display on the right panel. The prop info object is exactly what we need. Let's use this property again as an example and get back to the documentation of the imported module to see what changes it's possible to make. There's an interval property that takes a numeric value and controls how often the words change in the text slider. Let's add it. The next property is delay. It sets a delay before the start of the text slider. Let's check if all properties appeared on the panel. Yes, everything is in place. Try to add values to them. In the documentation, the default value of the interval is 3000. Let's paste it into our property. Nothing's changed. Let's reduce the value. So we've reduced the interval and now the words rotate visibly faster. Let's reduce the interval again and now the words rotate really fast. So, in this video, we've covered how to create your custom component, import an external NPM module, import primitives, and display component properties on the right panel.